Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity reports, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. Now in today's highly macro driven markets, they are fueling one of the greatest wealth creation opportunities that we have seen. Throughout our reports, we have routinely highlighted that the commodity markets, they will move in very predictable trends. This will present savvy traders with a series of highly lucrative back-to-back trading opportunities. But make no mistake, this is not a buy and hold market. In these exciting and fast-moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America are calling it, it is the golden age of trading. So far in 2025, we have seen the commodity markets notching up explosive gains. Soft commodities, they have led the charge this month, with corn and soybean prices reaching their highest level in over 7 months. Elsewhere in the energy markets, crude oil prices, they've been on an unstoppable run, with both Brent and WTI crude oil benchmarks registering a fourth consecutive week of gains. Last but definitely not least is the precious metal prices surging to multi-week and multi-month highs. So far in the first 3 weeks of 2025, we have seen explosive moves across gold, silver, platinum and palladium. Gold has been on a parabolic run since October of 2023, rallying from 1,800 US dollars per ounce to score consecutive back-to-back all-time record highs, not once, not twice, but 39 separate occasions in the last 12 months. Gold's record-breaking run has been nothing short of impressive. Never before have we seen the precious metals score multiple all-time record highs in such a short period of time. The week-to-week short-term macro-driven trend that we're seeing right now, that can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, do it all over again. Now, the great news is this trend is here to stay and set to continue throughout the rest of 2025. On the topic of macro themes, this week is about one thing and one thing only. It's all about President-elect Donald Trump return to White House, with growing expectations that the US president will invoke close to 100 executive orders in his first day in office as he rushes to enact his protectionist America First agenda. Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th US president on Monday, ushering in another turbulent 4-year term with his promise to unleash universal tariffs, increase government borrowing, implement massive tax cuts and aggressive global trade wars. Immediately after his inauguration, President Trump is poised to invoke emergency powers as part of his plan to unleash domestic energy production while seeking to reverse President Joe Biden's actions to combat climate change. This move is set to be among an array of actions that Trump will take hours after he is sworn in on Monday. This to deliver on a campaign of promises to boost domestic energy output. The president-elect is prepared to compel policy shifts that would enable new oil and gas developments on federal lands, whilst directing a rollback of Biden's era of climate regulations. On the campaign trail, Trump vowed that he would declare a national emergency on energy, saying it was needed to increase output and addressing demand for the rapid uptake in artificial intelligence. In recent speeches, President-elect Donald Trump said, "We need to double the energy that we already have. We're going to plow big money into building energy plants, AI plants, data centers, and a whole load of big infrastructure at a speed and scale the world has never seen before." Trump's massive infrastructure spending pledge ultimately means that the US is going to need more commodities and lots of them, specifically the metals including aluminium, copper, cobalt, nickel, lithium, palladium, platinum, uranium, zinc, and rare earth metals. However, there's one massive problem. Global supply is shrinking at a record pace off the back of a triple deficit, low inventories, low spare capacity, and low investment. All of this means one thing, commodity markets, they're only going to get tighter, and that will inevitably push prices a lot higher from the current prices. According to Goldman Sachs, the macroeconomic backdrop for commodities in 2025, it is looking more bullish than ever, ultimately indicating we could be on the verge of another blockbuster year ahead. In a note to clients, the bank's analyst wrote the setup for commodities in 2025 is more bullish than it's ever been before. The Wall Street Bank concluded by reconfirming their view that we're still at the first innings of a multi-year, potentially decade-long commodity supercycle, and they're certainly not alone. Right now, we are seeing more and more of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks releasing their 2025 forecast with extremely bullish calls for commodity prices to hit all new record highs in the years ahead. Whilst President-elect Donald Trump has made no secret of his intentions in second term, what remains less clear is how exactly the US is going to pay for protectionist policies over the next 4 years without reigniting global inflation. The reality is, whatever policies President-elect Donald Trump announces, this will increase debt, leading to a weaker dollar, increased inflation, which will ultimately be bullish for commodity prices. Whichever way you look at it, one thing is clear. All of the macro and geopolitical events that are currently unfolding, they are going to be a license to print money and drive market sentiment throughout 2025, which traders will not want to miss out on. If history is anything to go by, the stage is almost certainly set for commodity prices to hit new record highs throughout 2025 and score another blockbuster year for the 5th consecutive year running. Extraordinary times, they do create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, as traders, we're living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action and give yourself the gift of a better 2025. Right now, you have an opportunity to make 2025 your biggest and best yet, which, based on our research, it is going to be another record-setting year due to all the macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. It's times like these that create millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. Your future, it is determined by the choices you make today. You can either make 2025 your best year ever or just another year. You have an opportunity right now to change the course of your entire life, unlock that door to a better financial future. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000. If you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They are comfortably making in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure annual returns. If you want to make 2025 your best and most rewarding ever, go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's move over to the charts. We'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at as we go into a new week. So firstly, just to cover off the portfolio at the moment, what our active trades are, what we're doing at the moment. So essentially, coming into the start of the year, we have banked 24 back-to-back winning trades. Platinum, 17 wins, and Palladium, 7. So we've taken the opportunity on this windfall amount of profit, where platinum prices, they broke out 9% just within the first week of this year, to lock in a windfall amount of profits with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. We've done the same on Palladium and also the same on gold. What I am looking at now are fresh opportunities on a retest back down towards the swing lows here, especially on markets like Palladium, on crude oil, on platinum, and also gold, to reload here at better prices. Today, of course, is Trump's inauguration. With that, expect volatility. With volatility, this can create massive opportunity. You can already see where markets, they're responding to the prospect of Trump's tariffs here, with industrial metals and energies starting to roll over and sell off to the downside. You've got heating oil, which is under pressure by almost 2% today. Gasoline prices, they're down 1%. Crude oil prices down almost 2%. My expectation is that commodities could come under pressure as a result, not only off the back of today's inauguration with Donald Trump, but also going to next week. China will be off on a 1-week public holiday as we transition into the Chinese New Year. What does this mean? It means overnight into the Asia Pacific next week, you're going to see Asia markets closed, lack of liquidity, which provides ultimate opportunities for takedowns across many commodities and massive buy opportunities across the board. This is certainly a setup that we have on the radar as we go into next week. Now, the trades that are closest towards those price swing lows at the moment, that would be Palladium. So again, another retest back down towards these swing lows. I am very interested. Platinum is the same. If we do get another retest after locking in a windfall amount of profit, 17 trades we've banked on platinum this year, 7 trades we've banked on Palladium. We've also taken the opportunity to bank a windfall amount of profit, over 10,000 points here on gold. Very simply, I'm looking to reload yet again at the swing lows. In the short term here, we are expecting pressure to the downside for energies and industrial metals, with oil leading the way right now. So far, kicking off the week, breaking down 2%. So with this volatility, it is going to create massive opportunity opportunities. Keep an eye out for all of the executive orders that are going to take place over the course of this week with Trump coming into office. This will create lots of volatility, which of course is going to create fantastic opportunities for us to capitalize and swoop in and get much better prices on multiple commodities. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through your trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success is not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and cutting edge artificial intelligence insights to make confident decisions with accuracy and precision. There's a massive gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis, gimmicky technical indicators that don't work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of that bottom 99% into the top 1%, who are actually crushing it, making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, artificial intelligence-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort. You have no results to show for all of that hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they're not going to work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, you must change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive data-driven and artificial intelligence-powered approach that is never taught to retail traders, only reserved for professional traders in the banks, hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds where they're buying and selling in real time. Further compound this with the key liquidity zones so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision. Further compound this with the fundamentals, macroeconomics, capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations. Then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we're in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that we have ever seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on these massive money-making opportunities, build significant, life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders, take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application. We will get in touch ASAP.